Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Oh, I see everyone here. Crypto Wolf, Interactive, Scotty Swing, Keith. What's going on, man? Let's not waste any time this morning, man. Oh, we got some good tunes. We gotta change the music up, huh? You guys want some new music? You want to keep the OG music? You can switch off every now and then. Maybe I'll make a new playlist today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a couple different intro playlists so we can switch up. We can switch up the morning music here, and kind of do our thing. But what's going on, fellas? What's going on? Bitcoin coming up to an important resistance point and a point where we got to sort of pay attention here. But a nice little move up this morning. When everyone bullish again is the question, right? Everyone was super bearish yesterday. Now Bitcoin's coming up. Now everyone's going to get bullish again. Guys, stop flipping your narrative every single day. Stop looking at the 15-minute charts, bro. All right? I'm saying, stop looking at the damn 15-minute charts. Holy moly. Zoom out a little bit. Shit. Like, Bitcoin goes down like 2%. Everyone flips out, man. Holy moly. It's... chill. All right? As I'm the one flipping out. Please change the timer count to 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing the pregame lobby to a little bit shorter. 10 minutes is a little bit long. You can pull that off in a bull market, but... The people got the patience for 10 minutes now? Probably not. So we'll probably cut that out a little bit. Last chance to hit those likes. Jordan makes no sense because it's not the last chance. You have plenty of chances. You probably have like another hour of chances if we're going to be here. What's going on, Keith? Neil, what's up, buddy? Lupus, Wayne, Pratish. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So, obviously, Bitcoin is trying to get a little breakout today. And here's what I was watching going into really this morning was, all right, we had this downtrend of resistance on the RSI. When we see the breakout on the RSI, price action usually follows. All right, so we got the breakout right here on actually this candle down here on the RSI, right? RSI broke out, price action 2 candles later, gets that breakout, bada bing, bada boom. Say it with me, man.
going to 100K tomorrow.
I love memeing, man. I love memeing, man. You got to troll a little bit in this market. That's what makes it fun, you know? Healthy trolls, you know? Healthy trolls. Not toxic, you know? You got to keep it a little bit, you know, healthy here. But Bitcoin right now at its sort of downtrend of resistance on the hourly time frame. Will it be able to break? Well, here's the deal. So there was this hourly vector candle right here, right? Bitcoin basically bounced off the 0.5 retracement, which we'll look at in a second, and came back up and basically reclaimed this red vector here. Looking up, there's really not anything else up here. So the question is Bitcoin going to want to move up higher here, or was this the end of this move? We'll sort of discuss right now. Happy freaking days, Neil. What's up, buddy? What's up? And of course, everyone's favorite coin, Dogecoin. Going up to the moon again. It's pulled back a little bit, but once again, I guess Doge, you know, it's a massive bearish divergence on the daily time frame, or on the 4-hour time frame. Sorry. Will it care? I don't know. I mean, Doge kind of is doing its thing right now, and it's cool. It's cool. I'll take Doge, but we'll talk about Doge coming in a second. But can we get a pump song for Doge, man? Come on. The people's coin. I guess it is now. I guess. It keeps all the idiots away from Bitcoin, Wayne said. Wayne, I love you, man. You are my favorite Bitcoin maxi, I do have to say. There's always a Bitcoin maxi everywhere. You gotta love them. You gotta love them, man. Anyways. What's going on for Bitcoin? Well, let's sort of zoom out for Bitcoin a little bit. And here's the deal. Here's what we need to watch going into today. All right. So basically, we got the DXY, which, or I guess the euro. Basically, here's the deal. Right. So the euro yesterday came back down and retested this previous high. So I'm looking for the euro to get a bounce. Overall, what we want to see is the euro stay above this freaking channel. We don't want the euro to go back into this channel. Man. Nope. We don't want it to do that, right? If it does that, well, bruh. That wouldn't be very good. So let's see if it can hold into this channel today. That's what we want to see going into today. And really the stock markets, right? Look at the NASDAQ, right? We drew this out yesterday. Look at the NASDAQ. We were looking for a bounce off this previous left shoulder, right? And you got that nice bounce off the previous left shoulder. Look at the NASDAQ coming up. Now, we got a long day to go, right? And never trust the first hour of the market open, man. You get that market open in the first hour, you can see some craziness happen, all right? Some absolute whip wings. You can see craziness happening here in the first hour, right? So left shoulder, you came back down to test that on the right shoulder. Can the NASDAQ come back up and create this bigger, you know, sort of bottoming formation here, right? Which seems impossible. And holy moly, look at the NASDAQ. Earnings were bad. It's my favorite, man. But the earnings, Jordan, the earnings. Bro, the last earnings is the same thing. We didn't care. Okay? Holy moly. What you'll notice, guys, real quick. What you'll notice with these bad news, and I sort of ranted about this yesterday, okay? Every single one of these news events that comes up, the herd always thinks that we're going to dump. We haven't dumped in 4-5 months now, okay? We've had 3 FOMC meetings, 4 CPIs, 2 earnings. Okay? Has Bitcoin budged at all? No, it stayed in the exact same spot. I don't know why. Every single one of these meetings that comes up, we think that we're going to dump down to new lows. Guess what? News alert. It hasn't happened. Maybe it does at some point, but it has not happened yet. That's why I think the herd will be wrong. Because every time we get one of these, oh, Bitcoin's going to 15K on this date. Bro. Rant alert. Every single freaking one. And it never does. Chill. You're going to get an initial reaction. You're going to get an initial dump. You're going to get an initial pump. But that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, man. It's going to have an initial intraday movement. But that's not going to affect the bigger picture. All right? Holy moly, man. Holy moly. It's crazy, man. Stop with these meetings. The meeting's going to do this. The meeting's going to do that. Holy moly. Just chill. Just chill. All right? Anyways. Tell him what's up. You know what it is. I'm on the second cup of my coffee, still waiting for my initial dump. Wait, I love it, man. I love it. So Bitcoin's still finding resistance here, though, in the immediate short term. NASDAQ, we want to see come up today. S&P, same deal. right? Why do we like the S&P? Well, let's look at the S&P real quick. All right, so S&P has got this little downtrend of resistance coming down like this. Why are we looking at this? Well, Bitcoin's gonna follow the stock market. We freaking know this, all right? Downtrend of resistance. We're coming up to this resistance point right here on the S&P, and that's the level I'm watching very, very closely today. See if we can get a 4-hour close, all right? A 4-hour close above this resistance point right here, all right? If we can, that's awesome. And so far, this is kind of what we talked about yesterday. We had the first hit, the rise, the second hit, the rise, the back test. And look at this back test. Look at this back test. You back tested the W formation highs, and you back tested the 200 moving average on the 4 hours. So, watching today, this will be the big test on the S&P here, all right? Will we be able to smack this downtrend of resistance right here going today? Or will it top out and roll right back over like it has many, many times before? That's the big question. You guys know my take. I think it'll break out because everyone thinks that this is a fake rally, and the herd is always freaking wrong. All right? That's what I'll say. Anyways. So what's different about this time is the other moves up. Everyone was like, all right, this might have some legs. This one, what I noticed, and I've noticed this on Reddit, I've noticed it on Twitter. I look into this shit, okay? And I see that everyone is in disbelief. So I think this move continues up. Call me crazy. I'm still looking for 21.7, okay? And you can call me crazy until it happens. We got a deal? We got a deal? You can call me crazy until it doesn't happen, man.
Rant alert.
To me, so far, this was just a nice breakout retest. So far. We'll see if it continues. I'm still looking for the nice back test here. Could it still continue sideways right here? Yeah. But I'm still looking for that move up to 21.7. Call me crazy. Hey, I don't care. I really don't care at this point. It is what it is. That comment section's really changed the last month. Oh, yeah, man. If you go on Reddit, everyone is just depressed. Everyone doesn't believe anything. People are starting to say crypto's a scam. People are saying I can never make money in crypto. It's brutal, man. People don't zoom out at all. they look at the last year and say, holy shit, look at this. Oh my God. What is Camirand saying today? And we know, what do we know about today, guys? The witch, Camirand herself, who has predicted many big events in the past, including last year, where she predicted the major dump in January of last year. She predicted a major dump and then the major reversal last summer, okay? Months beforehand. Well, this year, she did the dump, and now she has October 28th, which happens to be today, my friends. Does this mean anything? I don't know. But if you believe in this voodoo, if you believe in this magic, well, could today be the day? We'll find out. I don't know. I don't know if I terribly believe in this voodoo, but if you believe in the voodoo, there you go, man. There you go. Let's see. I thought making money was a good thing. Nice. Wait. Hey, there's no reason to be in a bad mood, man. Listen, we had months to accumulate down here. You know, it is what it is. So you should be in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's besides the point. Now, I saw this interesting thing over here. All right. Wait, did Jordan say another back test of 20K? Franklin, listen, for me, and this goes for myself, I got to stop looking at any charts below the 4-hour chart. Anything below the 4-hour chart is freaking noise. It is. And it's there to distract you from the bigger picture. It really is, man. Right? Looking at the 15-minute chart, the hourly chart, all that's going to do is make you bearish when you should be bullish, or make you bullish when you should be bearish. Because you're going to see these big 15-minute candles, and then you go to the daily time frame, and you can't even see it, right? So it's for me, I got to stop looking at anything lower than the 4-hour. It's really just noise, man. It is. It's there to distract you, in my opinion. If you're doing scalp trades, awesome. You look at those short-term time frames and you continue to kill it out there, all right? You continue to kill it. Unless you are day trading. Exactly, Scotty. Exactly. If you're day trading, no problem with doing short-term time frames. That's a different story. Miller, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, Miller? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Kanye's back on Twitter. Absolute facts. Now, I saw this interesting thing. And guys, a lot of this stuff you cannot get too excited about until it actually plays out, right? Which is really anything in life. Do not get too excited until anything plays out, right? But first of all, for the meme for yesterday, this was on point. This meme was on freaking point, man. Yesterday, when Bitcoin was at 21K. Please, bro, give me a dip. I'm buying near 20K. You better believe it. What happens yesterday? Bitcoin drops to 20K. Oh, shit. That was a bandwagon rally, huh? Bandwagon's back, bro. I'm canceling all my orders. It's a Ponzi scheme. Oh, you can't make this shit up. You gotta love it. But anyways, that's besides the point. This over here, right? This is from someone else. I didn't make this at all, and this was not from me. But I saw this kind of interesting, which is over here. Basically, if you look at this, it is pretty freaking similar. Now, this, along with a lot of other things, like I said, you can't get too excited until you see it play out, and at that point, it's too late. But it's cool. It's cool to look at this stuff, right? And I'm not saying I think this is necessarily what the movement is going to be, but up to this point, it's been pretty similar, right? Where you're kind of looking for that back test, right? Yesterday, we were looking for the back test of the previous highs. What did we get? Well, we got the back test of the previous highs. I'm not going to say it's going to continue to play out, and I'm not going to sit here and act like this is sort of guaranteed and we're going to the moon and that's that. All right, I'm not going to sit here and act like that. But so far, so good on the back test. Now, do I think we're going to do this? I doubt it. And if we do that, well, we're going to have a lot of fun days in the next couple of days. But I don't think you're going to see this. Though Marin, our good friend Marin, did put a spell on us for today. Okay? Or put a spell on the DXY. So, I'm hoping she put a spell on the DXY. But, hey, if you don't want to do it to me, you don't want to do it to me. All right? So, we'll see and wait that out. Do I think we're going to just pump up to 25K in 2 days? No. But I still think we go higher here. I still think we see at least 21.7, 21.8 in the short term. You guys do your own research, though. Let's see. Don't read out that loud unless you stream get killed. Let's see. Who all bought yesterday? I don't think anyone did, man. I don't think anyone did. No, I think some people did. Which, I think most people bought down here. Which, you bought down here, kind of just chilling. Kind of waiting for other prices. Now, Ethereum, let's go look at Ethereum real quick. So, Ethereum also had a nice back test, right? And we were sort of waiting for that back test on Ethereum. Doesn't mean you can't still continue to back test. But what I like about Ethereum is we drew this green box yesterday, right? Where Ethereum had, let me go to the daily chart here. Right, so on the daily chart, we looked at this for Ethereum. All right? And we said this, right? We had support, and we had support. And if you look back on the 4-hour chart, or really the shorter term time frames, let's go to like the 12-hour chart. You'll see that you had support here many times. And you also had the 200 EMA here on the 12-hour sitting right here, right? And you got a nice back test to that area. Now, we also said, okay, are you going to see a bigger back test of the downwards channel, right? To back test this. You didn't so far. Doesn't mean you can't, but here you sort of are. But I love what yesterday was, right? Up until this point, I love what yesterday was because, once again, we needed some type of cool off on the short-term time frames, and I do think we got that cool off, right, on the short-term time frames. So reset the 1-hour RSIs, 4-hour RSIs, got us a little reset, right? And overall, still, I mean, my initial target was 1460 on ETH, and it broke out, right? My target's still here for Ethereum at this point is back up here towards 1700. Sounds crazy. Come at me. We'll see where we are in a couple days. I'll keep saying it, man. My target still is up here at 1700, which you also got that 200 EMA slowly approaching that level, man. All right, so once again, call me crazy. We'll see where we are in a couple days. Hey, we'll kind of go from there, my friends, right? If we see a huge move today, I'm switching to witchcraft. Seriously, man. If Bitcoin pumps today, all right, which I mean, it's going up a little bit today. I wouldn't really call today a pump. It's pretty much crab action so far. But if Bitcoin gets a major move up today, I might have to learn some of this stuff that she's looking about, man. Because the last 2 years, this chick has predicted major moves on almost the exact days, which were basically reversals of the whole market. We're not talking anything crazy. So I would say if Bitcoin pumps more than 6% today, right? I'm going to up the bar a little bit. If Bitcoin pumps more than 6% today, I am learning witchcraft. All right? Deal.
Rant alert.
Fact. You know what I'm saying? All right, Bitcoin's still finding some resistance here, by the way. S&P still coming up. NASDAQ still trying to come up a little bit, so we're still patiently waiting on those. She uses FIP circles. Let's see. No way she does. I don't expect to move up because that would mean I made a good trade. That's funny, Miller. Hey, maybe today's the day, Miller. Maybe today's the day where you become a pro trader. You know? I think we all want to do that. Man. All right. So Euro's still chilling, DXY still chilling, and Doge is still chilling. Where's all the Doges at in the chat, man? It's actually fun being a Doger. I am happy I'm a Doger. And it feels good being a Doger, man. You know why? Because I wasn't a Doger last time, right? And I love dogs, and I felt left out, right? I'm like, I love dogs, and how can I not own the dog coin? And I gotta be honest, it's really nice. It's really nice. And I'm also a shibber, which I think SHIB's coming next. I do. Whenever one of these things pumps, the other one always comes up a little bit after. I think SHIB's coming. Man. I think it's coming. I think the shibbers are going to get a little jealous. I do. But, no, guys. I mean, in all seriousness, just like we said the other day, it's fun to get pumped on these pumps that, get excited a little bit, right? It's fun to get some green candles. This is where you stay a little bit cautious, though, because we always like to say, this is where Doge has gotten resistance this whole bear market, which is at that 200-day EMA. You know what I mean? Right? So Doge is at that 200 EMA right now. You got to be cautious right here. Because this whole bear market, that's been the move up for Doge. Right? Comes up, rejected, comes up, rejected, comes up, rejected, comes up, rejected. On every single move up. This is not where you FOMO, my friends. Right? This is not where you FOMO, my friends. I want Doge to go up. But I also realize that this is not the point you FOMO at the 200-day EMA. You never FOMO at the 200-day EMA. All right? You got the daily RSI at an 84. Does that matter? Sometimes it doesn't, right? When something wants to go up, when something decides, hey,
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
When you get grandma coming out of the woodwork asking how to buy Bitcoin, sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they push it up higher to get more profits and then dump it on you. But my point is the risk versus reward right here is a tough spot. And I know people are FOMOing in because I see these vector candles right here. I see them, which I know that people are FOMOing in right here. So just be careful right here, man. But what I'll say is, if for whatever reason Doge can smack this level right here, I mean, hey, I've been sort of throwing memes that Doge to 50 cents next week. I mean, I would say, I wouldn't be surprised if it at least comes test the underbody of this previous resistance, previous support over here, back upwards to 11 cents. Right? But right here, you got to stay a little bit cautious, though. Right? I want to sit
Wrap
here.
up. We're going to the moon.
Right? I'll be very happy. Keeps going up, but obviously stay cautious there. Should we stay vigilant? You should stay vigilant, my friend. You should stay vigilant. You know what it is. This is where you go. This is where you short because we all know Doge will go down. Oh, at some point it's going to go down. At some point. It's just a matter of is it going to be now or later? Which right now is the logical place for it to get rejected. But I also said that yesterday. So, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess. All right. What is the better things going on around crypto? Can't hide from the candles. Bitcoin will clearly be the better choice with Lightning. It won't, don't worry. Crypto's on us. I love it, man. I love it. I freaking love it, man. Bitcoin finding a little resistance there, which I think mostly everything should be at the moment. If Bitcoin is, that's been sort of the case, I guess. Atom had a nice move up again. Right? Atom, man, look at Atom, man. Atom wants to spike up. It spiked up above resistance today, but it got poofed right back down to the downside. Poofed like a mofo, right back down to the downside. So Adam's still looking for this 200-day EMA if we can cleanly break this on a daily close, which we're hoping is today if Bitcoin can break out. All right, so Adam, keep it vigilant for all my Adam friends out there, which I know there's a lot of Adam friends out there that love Adam, man. Adam's looking pretty good today. Anyways, let me rant real quick. Let me rant, man. Can I? So am I allowed to rant here? Are we allowed to rant? Okay, let's rant. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. So like we've been saying, I mean, it's you guys see the title of the stream. I do think the herd will be wrong, right? And it's obvious. I mean, you guys might disagree and all this stuff, but the herd is convinced. Right? Not about this move. I'm not just talking about this little move up right here. This really isn't anything in the grand scheme of things. It's cool. It's fun. It's cool to kind of, get a little excited about this. I'm talking about the bigger momentum moves, right? So weekly, monthly, bigger charts. All right. The herd is just so convinced that one thing because that's what they've been hammered into their heads. Hammered into their freaking heads. I think they will be wrong. And I'm going to stick by that. All right. I'm going to stick by that. I am not going to continue. Well, we haven't really been ignoring it, but I'm not going to ignore the weekly bullish divergence on support. I'm not going to freaking do it. It's one of those things that I keep kind of hammering the same thing. Is like, if you flip the chart upside down, the bears would be screaming bearish divergence. The bears would be jerking off to this, thinking that it's going to dump down to the oblivion if you flip this upside down. All right? This is not about this little short-term move. Okay, this is about the bigger picture here. I think the herd's going to be wrong, and that's my theory, right? That's my theory. I'm going to stick to it, and it's not just that. It's like everything I've ever looked at, right? And it goes without saying that obviously this time could be different. This time's different. Every time's always different, right? But Bitcoin wicks down to the 300-week moving average. Never been below it. All right, Bitcoin's RSI gets oversold. Whenever that happens, it never goes below that level again. Hash ribbon's buy signal, whenever that flashes, it gets a significant move to the upside. Pi cycle bottom, whenever that crosses, never goes below that point again. That's all I need to see. And to be fair, and I guess the biggest thing that I've been looking at is sentiment. You go on Reddit. Go to Reddit cryptocurrency, man. Look at the comments section. You're gonna see desperation. You're gonna see despair. You're gonna see people who've given up hope. You're gonna see people who aren't even accumulating at these levels. That's what you're gonna see over there. And that's my biggest takeaway. Is like, you go over there, there is no one optimistic. There is no one. I read a thread yesterday with like 300 comments, and I looked through it. And I didn't see one optimistic post. Not one. And that's what makes me medium term bullish here. All right? So like I said, let's see where we are in 2 weeks. Let's see where we are in a month. And then you can call me crazy. Until then, don't be judging, because my opinion is the same as yours. It's just that I'm not listening to the news. All right? Let's see who we are. Let's see who we are, my friends. I know some of you guys agree with me, some of you guys don't. But hey, let's see who we are, my friends. Reddit is where I get my financial advice. Reddit's where I do the opposite of. Crazy. Don't do that, John. Don't do that. I will not go to Reddit. I will not go to Reddit, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Adam and Eve. I like the Adam and Eve patterns, man. I mean, the Adam and Eve is looking pretty juicy right now. Listen, there's so many things I like in this region. I can't name them all. I can't name the nice this and then the rounded structure here. You could look at that too. I mean, it is what it is. I think the one thing the bears were jerking off to was this descending triangle, and even Bitcoin broke that to the upside. So it's one of those things that right now you get hate for saying one thing, which is so awesome. It's so weird because you go back a year ago and you were bearish, you got hate. Now just a year later, right? You want to sort of make a call, which is the opposite of what everyone thinks, and now you get hate for that. It's crazy. It's crazy how quick, like, just everything can flip. Everything, man. Let's see. One thing about Savvy he used to always say is don't pay attention to the outside factors. That's true. That's true. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, do I know? No. So don't go all in based off of, what you think. Right? So I might think this. right? And I do. I definitely do. Don't get me wrong. But am I going to go all in because of this? No, right? I mean, there's always a chance that something happens that's outside of our control, right? Look at 2020. Was anyone predicting that we'd have a giant pandemic? No, right? You go back to 2021. Was anyone thinking that Russia and Ukraine was going to be a thing? Not seriously, right? But there you go, right? You can't. Sometimes you can't predict these things, and especially during today's world, which is kind of a clown world, you can't predict these things. So never go all in because you think one thing based off charts, right? Because one thing can throw it off. And I'm obviously not an idiot, and I sort of realize this, So it is what it is. I'm not gonna go over every indicator. Indicators are great, right? And they sort of give you a guideline of where you are in the cycle. But we could go over all of them. I mean, it's cool. It's cool and all. I guess we can go over a few. I don't know if you guys really care, but we could. I'm an idiot. Nice. Wayne is now a member. Wayne is a member. John West gifted a membership. Nice, dude. Vivek became a member. Nice, Wes. Nice, dude. This is just another reminder that the like button needs tickling. Tickle that like button, man. Tickle it. Tickle it, tickle it, tickle it, tickle it. Tickle it. And also, you got people going nuts in Discord. So, when you see people going nuts in Discord, that's also a good indicator. We've had multiple people go nuts in Discord over the course of the last year. So, there it is. There it is. What else do we got? It's cool, John. Very funny. Tickle that like button, man. You know what it is. That's so weird. Tickle the like button. I don't think I like that, my friend. All right. What's going on around the cryptoverse here? NASDAQ chilling. Euro coming down a little bit. DXY coming up a little bit. And that is, I guess, what's going on right now. It's still really early in the day. So I think everything with a grain of salt. Especially this early in the market open. Take everything with a grain of salt. My dogs were distracting me from the contractor outside. Yeah. Let's see. Price is the best indicator. I generally agree, right? I generally agree with that, I think, just to kind of go over what we were saying, I think the one thing the bears are looking at is, okay, Bitcoin usually bottoms a year from the highs. A year is coming up literally in, Bitcoin topped on November 11th. What's that? That is 14 days away from where we currently are. So I think that's what the bears are kind of sitting on, and also that that Bitcoin also bottoms, 75 weeks, 75 weeks before the halving, which or 75 to 78 weeks before the halving, and right now you're sitting at 79 weeks. So next week is when you're into that range too. So it's all very interesting and kind of where we're sitting, and it's a matter of time here, man. It's a matter of time. We're at that point where we're definitely on the watch, and we're definitely in accumulation zone. I don't think that's, even the bears, I think, will say this is a good accumulation zone. So this is definitely the time, in my personal opinion. And it's all based risk reward. Obviously, it can go lower, but when can it go lower? At 14K, it could go lower. At 10K, it could go lower. At 0, it could go lower. You got to base off everything versus risk reward. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm kind of basing off everything so far. What was this chart over here? BTC dumping? Dumping? What is that? You gonna call this a dump? Sergio, what is this, man? Dump my ass. Holy Lord. No pun intended. Because I almost got to take a dump. No pun intended here, but man, dump my ass, man. Shit. If this is a dump, I don't know what it is. Looks like a rise, a back test of the 50. We'll see. Obviously, we'll see what happens from this sort of area here. Easy with the caps. Let's see. Sergio said, bear market will never end. Selling everything. I'm sick of it. That sounds like despair to me. It'd be a huge dump of it was 2011. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the other thing we can sort of say is, okay, let's go over here and look at a few different things. Because I don't know. I feel like rambling. Is anything else really doing anything right now? Doge pulling back a little bit. Yeah, seems like everything's kind of just settling up here for the most part, for most altcoins. And we know altcoins are altcoins. They're gonna go with Bitcoin, right? I think we all realize that at this point, and we can all kind of. Everyone's kind of. I think most people in here are sort of a veteran of the market now and kind of understand how it works, right? In the bull market, you get like newbies coming in and stuff. But I think the people who are watching right now have been in the market for, I gotta say, at least 6 months. So you kind of know the ins and outs, and the altcoins are gonna move with Bitcoin, and obviously some of them are gonna deviate slightly, but overall the general trend goes with Bitcoin. But what was sort of the other thing here? Let's get rid of this. So we know Bitcoin's never been below the 300-week moving average. The bull market support band, man, it's sitting right there for the taking. Obviously, we'll keep updating as this goes, but this is just sitting right there, waiting to be broken. Will it happen now? I don't know. Something's got to give, though. We keep saying the bull market support band is coming down as support is coming across. So, like, something's going to have to give. As this comes down and support continues to hold here, man, something's got to give here. And we know that the Bollinger Bands are tighter than, I never know what to say when I do this, but the Bollinger Bands are so tight, man. They're so freaking tight. So we have that. We also have, really a bunch of other stuff. We have, what is it? Where's the Gaussian channel, man? We like the Gaussian channel over here, right? Gaussian channel, right? Just I guess, an interesting indicator here. Which, indicators are indicators. I like to just look at them in a certain way. Just not even updating the settings, just looking at them. It is what it is. Can we do time in the market poll? Let's do it. How long have you been, paying attention to crypto? Not necessarily investing, but let's see. Let's do over 2 years. Let's do 1 to 2 years. Let's do 6 months to 1 year. And let's do less than 6 months. Let's do that. I think that's a relatively good poll based off time. Let me know. But no, whenever the Gaussian channel flips red, that's been Bitcoin's last capitulation down to the downside, right? Look back here in 2014. Gaussian channel flips red. Bitcoin drops 55% to the downside. Over here in 2018, Gaussian channel flips red, has one more capitulation, drops 52% to the downside. Over here, Gaussian channel flips red. Bitcoin has one more capitulation. Bitcoin drops, actually more this time, 61% to the downside. So, when I look at this, I don't look at this as like, oh my God, like this is guaranteed. I'm just comparing what happened in the past. And that's it. You're always going to have this time is different, guys. Listen, any time could be different. When the bull market starts next time, you're still going to have this time is different, guys. There's always going to be this time is different. In 2020, you had plenty of this time is different, guys. There's no way Bitcoin go up. The market cap is too high. You won't see 20K ever again. The market cap is too high. Bitcoin goes to 70K. So there's always going to be this time is different, guys. This time's different. This time's different. This time's different. If this time's different, that throws off everything. All you can do is based off give what you have, and based off that's all you can do. That's all you can do. What else can we look at? I mean, there's really so many different things. I mean, the MACD on the monthly, right? Whenever that starts flipping back over, where is it? Yeah, right here. The MACD on the monthly, whenever that starts flipping back over, the bottom's already been in. Right? Back here in sort of 2015, bottom was already in. Right here back in 2019, bottom was already in. And where we are right now, right? Does it mean the bottom's already in? We'll see, right? Well, we don't know, but we can already look at what we have in the past. And obviously the RSI levels, where you're looking at the weekly, the 2-week, the monthly, they all bottom around the same range. Monthly RSI sitting at a 43, where it's bottomed in the past as well. So, hey, I mean, that's all we have. That's all we have, right? You're going to have this time is different, guys, but hey, all call for this pair at the same price, which is 14K, because that's what everyone else tells them. And hey, We'll see if it happens, right? This time is different. Cryptos said if we go below 17K, then yes, this time is different. Facts. But we haven't done it yet. You know, we haven't done it yet. This time isn't different, though 17K is the lowest we can go. This time is different, I guess. Let's see. What is your favorite color? Yes or no? That's my favorite poll, man. Let's see. Actually, look at this poll. Look at this poll, man. I don't believe this poll. This poll is so full of shit. This poll is so... Actually, maybe it's not. Actually, this poll is actually bullish. This poll right here is actually bullish to me. You know why this poll is bullish? Because new people don't like to come in when it's a good time to buy. They don't. Look at this poll. This poll is bullish to me. Look at this, man. So we got 41% of people who said they've been paying attention to crypto for over 2 years. Right? You got another 48% of people who said they've been paying attention to crypto for 1 to 2 years. So that is 89% of people who've been paying attention to crypto for over a year. What does that tell you? That no one knew's coming in, which is exactly what you want. Because the plebs don't buy at the lows. The plebs buy at the highs, man. Why do you think 48% of people got into crypto 1 to 2 years ago? Because the markets were going up. You know, that is actually awesome. I'm happy that the poll is like that, right? Six months to 1 year. 6 months to 1 year. 8% of people, less than 6 months, 4%. That's awesome, man. That's exactly what we want to see. If it was the opposite, I'd be worried. So that's awesome. That's awesome. If you could take anything from it, it's that new people aren't coming in to paying attention to crypto, which is freaking awesome. And they'll be back when the market's higher. You know what it is. You know what it is. All the smart people hang out here. Yeah, I mean, we're just patiently waiting. I think we all know what's coming. We're just patiently waiting. That's really it. Right now, we're kind of just buying the time and sort of, I guess, enjoying life while the markets are down. Because I think we'll all be degens. When the market starts really going back up, which I don't think it's going to be right now, then we're all going to be degens again. We're gonna be staring at the charts. We're going to be staying up till 2 a.m. watching the charts. Yeah, I mean, for all you guys that were here in 2020, 2021, you guys could probably say with me, you guys were degens too. I was a pure degen. Let's see. Rodney, what's going on, buddy? Here we go. Rodney's gonna start spitting in the chat. I know when Rodney becomes a member, he's gonna be coming in here and spitting the facts. You know what it is. You know what it is. But man, I think a lot of people are gonna regret not buying more at these levels. That's just me. And it has to, guys. It's not because of the move up right now. We were saying that even when Bitcoin was at the lows, man. Even when Bitcoin was at the lows, we were saying that. I think people will regret not accumulating in these ranges. They will. To me, 10 to 14K is the new 1K back in 2018. Where everyone was looking at that for 4 to 5 months, and it never came. Could be wrong. We'll see. But, hey, we obviously, we won't know probably until like 2024, whether that's true. Savvy went on his fishing trip. Facts. I swear to God, I think you keep kicking me out. Roddy, I would never do that to you, man. I would never, ever, ever do that to you, buddy. Never. Never. Yeah, Savvy, has Savvy been making videos? I don't know. Listen, up until this point, all right, I will say this. Up until this point, Savvy's been correct. So we can't troll Savvy right now, guys. We can't. I want to do it, but he's been correct the last year. So I'm not going to troll him until we start seeing some serious breakage of stuff, all right? And then I'll be back. You know I'll be back. And I have memes ready to go, man. I got the memes ready to go. I do. Trust me, I do. But I'm not going to do it until we are clearly doing something, right? Oh, Lord. I'm happy with my bag, but I need more time to even more. Maybe my DCA amount is too small. Oh, no, dude, don't be doing more than you can afford to lose. Small is fine, right? Don't be doing more than you can afford to lose. That's the biggest issue, because at any point, bah! You never know in this market. All right, let's see. Bitcoin is trying to break out now again. Up and down, up and down, up and down. 2 seconds ago, Bitcoin's dumping. Now it's back above the resistance. You gotta love it. So let's see what BTC does here. NASDAQ, pushing up. Pushing. Why did I say it like that? Pushing. What am I, bogging off? S&P, pushing up. Pushing. S&P right at resistance too. So Bitcoin right at resistance. S&P also right at resistance, which is huge. Huge. For the short term here. The only thing I don't like today is that the DXY is coming up slightly. Not anything to be super worried about, but just coming up slightly today. So it'll be interesting to see. You got the S&P and Bitcoin both coming up, with the DXY coming up. Something's got to give between the two. Which one's going to stop? I'm going to vote DXY here, but hey, I could be crazy. I could be a little crazy. You never know. You never know. DXY back to 111. I had to go look. DXY back to 111. I would say, yeah, it's back to 111. This could be a scenario where, obviously, DXY broke trend. I was looking for a rejection right here. Obviously, that didn't come. It broke through. But, will it come up to back test this as resistance and then try to come back down? That's obviously the big ticket here. I'm a big believer. Doing TA and the DXY is somewhat is what it is. But, obviously, this could get rejected at any time. But I'm still looking this to roll over a little bit more. Let's see. 20,518. Come on, BT Sizzle. Show him who's boss, buddy. Ethereum. Come on, show him who's boss. Let's see Doge. Look at the Doge, man. The Doge doesn't give a flying F about what you think about it. Doesn't give a flying F. It has huge bearish divergence, though. This is going to close with massive bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. I should be platinum. Gets mad at me every week or so and boots me out. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I don't boot anyone out. I've mastered the trolls, man. I've mastered the trolls. I don't boot anyone out. No one's got thicker skin than me. Actually, it could be debatable. But, I mean, if I want to invest a specific amount and put 70% of it already in, the rest of it in stable coins, that's still a large chunk what I to put in for a good price. Hey, man, listen, you do whatever you want to do. You live in your own world, I live in my own world. I'm a believer in that. So whatever decision you make is going to be the right decision for you. Does Platinum get free picks? Free feet picks. Should I say that? Free feet. It's tough to say. I don't know. I don't know if you want my feet picks, man. My toes are pretty freaking ugly. Like they're really long and they look like almost like my second toe almost looks like a giant worm from like the Jurassic Age. So I don't know if you want to I don't know if you really want to see those, to be honest. All right, come on, Doge. I don't know, guys. This right here is not a point to FOMO, but also it's like people, you know how retail acts, man. You know how retail acts. Especially when you see the news that Elon's buying Twitter, there's rumors about Doge. You know how people can get excited. You know what I mean? So, obviously, I never recommend FOMOing, but at the same time, it's like, at some point, FOMO is going to work. There's always a point where FOMO works, right? At some point, it does. I mean, you could argue this whole run-up, FOMO worked, but that doesn't mean you should do it. Because the market maker is going to make people FOMO exactly where they want them to do. How many times have you guys been like, you know what, screw it, I'm FOMOing. It's been going up for days. And the time that you FOMO is the time that it dumps. Always. Rant alert. Every single time. At least that's how it is for me. Every time I FOMO, it dumps at that point. Even if it's been going up for weeks. Because that's what the market maker does. So we'll see what Doji does. Come on, BTC. Do it to him, bruh.
Strap up. We're
Do
going
it
to
to
the
him.
moon.
Yesterday, we're going back into a bear market. Holy moly, we're still in a bear market, but you get the point. Yesterday, we were going back down to 18K yesterday. Holy moly, now everyone's going to get bullish again today. Holy moly. It's like, I don't even know. It's like clockwork, man. Everyone was euphoric 2 days ago. Yesterday, Bitcoin was pulling back. Oh no, earnings. But the earnings, Jordan. The earnings. And, yeah. Nice little bounce off the highs there. We'll see what happens, though. Obviously, right here is an interesting point, right? If you go to the shorter time frames, which I refuse to look at the 15-minute anymore because the 15-minute distracts me. It distracts me, you know? But right here, I mean, you could have a little bit of an M formation at the highs. I refuse to look at the 15-minute, though. The 15-minute is the most distracting time frame. And I refuse to look at it, to be fair. Should I FOMO with the Doge?
Nope.
No, but I also said many different times not to FOMO into things, and they kept going up. So, you know, obviously you do what's right for you, you know. But you know, if it dumps on you, hey, I guess it's a lesson learned. Let's see what's going on in the crypto verse. Total market cap, man. I really want total market cap to close above this 20 EMA, right? It's looking so similar to 2018, man. Oh, this is my favorite chart right now. You guys know I sometimes I go in the bathroom and I jerk off to this chart. But right here, right? This is my favorite chart right here. So basically 20 EMA coming down, 200 week coming up. When they almost crossed back in 2019, it's the same thing you're doing right now. All right? And hey, it's one thing, but this is the point. If Bitcoin's going to get a rise, this is the point. All right? Now, I don't think we're going to do a 4X. I don't think we're going to do a 4X right here. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to do a 4X. But I do think that if Bitcoin's going to get a rise, this is the freaking time to do it, man. This is the time to do it. And the bottom formation was the exact same, man. It was the exact same. And we've talked about this before, but you take basically the lows to the highs. Total market cap retraced to that 786 Fibonacci level. We go back up here. From the lows to the highs. Bitcoin total market cap retraced to that 786 retracement level. Right? Now, right now, it's obviously struggling on the 20 week a little bit. But what doesn't struggle on the 20 week? So we'll see. We'll see. And if you look at the weekly time frame, also a critical point, right? Where you got this downtrend and resistance on the weekly RSI that you're approaching right now. Very, very close. Not at it yet. You actually, the other day when we went up to like 20,008, what was it? When we went up to 21K, we were actually sitting right at it. So, very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. And just another puzzle piece to the puzzle that we won't know about until Bitcoin either makes a new low or Bitcoin, until the next halving, we won't know if the low's in, you know? Let's see. Did you just make that up? Oh, no. We looked at that many times over the past couple weeks. Let's see. Rodney said, when you do the how long in crypto poll tonight, make sure you add an OG option. All right. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Is DeFi dead? Neil, man. Neil's the best. You are exactly correct. There's no such thing as DeFi. I mean, technically, DeFi, I guess, is still centralized in a way. In a way. Oh, Lord. Lordy. What am I going to do with you guys in the chat, man? What am I going to do with you guys in the chat? Who knows what I'm going to do with you guys in the chat? I don't know. You got some weird... I'm a weird bastard, but holy moly, man. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Man. Can't wait to start trolling again. I need Bitcoin I need Bitcoin to break this 21K level, and then I'll start going nuts again. Anyone like the new YouTube desktop theme? No, I think everyone hates it, man. I think everyone hates it. It sucks. It sucks. Literally sucks. Let's see. Can you look at Axie? Axie. Sure, let's do it, Vivek. Axie Infinity. Let's see. Axie Infinity. Let's see. No, the new YouTube theme absolutely sucks, man. Literally sucks. So Axie, what do we got going on? I mean, this one, whenever you get this oversold in the daily, you gotta look at this from opposite way. Yeah, this looks super bearish. Like most people would look at this and go, "Oh my god." Listen, I'm not a big Axie guy. I don't like the project for a long-term investment. I don't like the project at all for a long-term investment, to be honest. But when you look at the chart, just strictly at the chart, ignoring what the project is, when the daily gets like this, you got to look at this for at least a short-term move up. I got to do it, man. I got to do it. Because this is when most people go, "Oh my god, look at Axie. It is going to the it's going to the deep depths of the crypto abyss." But this one is one where I look at, okay, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And we sort of look at this, right? What's going on over here? What's going on? Well, I guess you kind of missed out on the opportunity. The opportunity was right here. We had lower lows, and you had higher lows in the 4-hour, and you got the nice bounce up. Now you're trying to make a higher low, but in reality, the time to get in was here. You could still get on the higher low if you really enjoy it. If you enjoy the project, which I said I'm not a big fan of Axie, but you do what you want to do. Let me see on the retracement level. And it's, for some of these, it's like, watch the Bitcoin chart. It was a nice 618 retracement. So I love the 618 retracement there. So a nice 618 retracement off the bullish divergence on the 4-hour. I still think this one's got more upside, right? Especially with that 618 retracement. So keep watching this. I still like this one for more upside. I do. Because I also expect Bitcoin to continue higher. So if I expect Bitcoin to continue higher, I also expect, right, Axie to continue higher. Which, yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly, B-money. It came down, took this vector candle right here. 618 retracement. I'm looking for this to continue up. Man. But, hey, I mean, you do you. You do you. Oh, Vivek said I did get it in there. Nice. That was a nice move then, man. Rodney, don't be trolling me, man. Don't be trolling me today. Holy moly. We can't be doing trolls. Let's see. I actually want to go to like the 2-hour time frame. 2-hour. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I still like the short-term time frames, man. I still think this has got more juice up. This has got the juice. You know what I'm saying? This has got the juice more to the upside. I don't see why it couldn't. Man, I think I pretty much ranted about everything I want to do this morning, to be honest. I mean, today, guys, I'm still looking for more upside. I'm still looking for more upside. So, you know, 21.7 is my target on BTC, which is the 786 retracement, which would be taking this 4-hour vector candle looking left, right? Ethereum, same point. I'm looking for 1,700, basically because I expect Bitcoin to go higher. So if Bitcoin's going to go higher, ETH is going to go higher too. So I'm looking at ETH for 1,700, and that's I guess the P in the pie there, the P in the pie. And then altcoins, you know, altcoins should continue up as long as Bitcoin does, and that's sort of my base case going forward, and what's been my base case for a couple weeks now, which is 21,700. And when we get up there, you're probably gonna have people FOMO in, thinking, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," and that's the point where I think you get a pretty decent pullback. But you know, we'll still look at it from that point of view. I'm gonna stand by it. To me, this so far just looks like a nice resistance turned into support so far, right? And kind of like we said, if you want to be a little bit more bullish and you want to be a little bit more moon boyish, which is cool, I like it, then you did get that little back test on the wick-off accumulation, right? You did get that rise, that back test. You're looking for that continuation, which to me is 21.7, at least in the meantime, and we'll see what we look like when we get up there. But I'm going to stand by it. You can call me crazy, but I'll see you guys where we are in a couple days, right? I love trolling like that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later, all right? I'll catch you guys later, and to be fair, I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to see where we're at. All right? Let's get juicy. Let's keep it rolling. And everyone stay easy out there, man. Stay easy out there and beware of the witch, because she will come after you. Whichever way you're looking to get beware by the witch. Later, guys. See you in about 8 hours, man. Peace out. Now you guys can watch me. Watch me while I end the stream, which is always a good time, too. Peace.